So the fact that Jazzy was in the back of the plane and everything, and everyone's laughing and thinking it's funny. I don't know if I would have been in the back of the plane. So I wonder who did the arrangements for this group because, baby, yeah, I'm not exactly sure who put her back there. And if production did, why would you skimp out on her? That would be my question. But I guess she's a friend of the show. She's not a housewife, so maybe you can be happy you're there. So hopefully you can give them the fabulosity of the lifestyle that possibly that we need to see coming from Potomac. Let's just hope you can do that. Angel goal is to get to know everybody better and them to get to know her better. She does not know Gizelle and Wendy has already been trying to figure out, did you graduate? Girl, you better, if you didn't, you better say you did. If you did, you better cough it up because they're coming for you already. They're trying to figure it out. So yeah, you're really a mommy too, by the way, Angel. So you're almost getting picked on because being a mommy and not being the fun girl. So I like her authenticity, but they are somewhat kind of like a slight hazing a little bit, but she's managing to hold on. So a part of the trip is Angel is not. She has something a camouflage bag. Now, who would have thought that camouflage was an issue in Nevis, to wherever they are in St. Kitts? Like camouflage, camouflage. So now that makes me when I travel, baby, just go all black. Cause what I don't have time for is you telling me my camouflage is an issue. And it's illegal to have camouflage in the country. I would love to do more research trying to figure out why camouflage is an issue for this country because I am really confused. So I like my girl Gizelle, but I'm trying to figure out why she said the girl didn't want Jazzy to come. And everyone thinks she's not connected to the Potomac. Here we go with Keiarna. She's doing her talking again, and them two are just not getting along. It's almost like whose dick is bigger, almost, between the two, to some degree. Like, why are we arguing in every scene, man? Then the girl, the young lady, the new lady, Tia. Not Tia. Tia is the Great Britain from England accent. I like her. Um, what is the one? Kate, is it? Anyway, she's a new housewife this season, but she is very much she gives the housewife vibes. However, Gizelle is there to help start and keep it going. So just FYI, if you have something to say, you might not want to say it in front of Gizelle. But to keep this stuff going, producers know who to trigger and start. So, Keiarna and this Jassi girl, I wish they would just quit and cut it because it's becoming like two little children. And I think that Jazzy can probably present a more housewife lifestyle because these shows, the premises of these shows were to be behind the gates and no offense to her nice townhome or however a condo. But Jazzy is getting married to a professional player and I'm sure they have a home and or will be getting one and those are the kind of lifestyles you're trying to see if we're wanting to look and see these people in this glamour. Um, please don't do like some people, or we're not going to say some people. Please don't try to live beyond your means, if that makes any sense, because that doesn't help us. We still want to see the real you. So if the real you is not truly rich, then we can deal with it. There are other rich ones on there, or soon to be rich, or upper class. So I brought an issue to a friend, and that friend stopped talking to me. So maybe they wasn't a friend from the start, because yeah, I brought the issue to the person directly. So Wendy, I don't know if you're gonna get that from Keiarna. I think at that time Keiarna was really good with Karen, and Karen really didn't like Wendy, as we see now. So yeah. Correction, I called the girl something else, but her name is Angel. Angel is what I'm talking about. Before I called her, hell, I don't know, but her name is Angel. Let me get these new names right. So there's this hierarchy in WAGs, and people who are married to professional football players, and I didn't realize that. Whether your husband is a bench warmer or whether your husband is a starter, and all these things. So, oh wow. It's crazy. I did not realize that either. Who taught Stacey how to dance? That is completely awful. That's completely awful. I am confused. Yeah. There is, yeah, no. That's a no for me. There is no dancing, moving of the pancake, or whatever you want to call it. So they are on this whole picture of Angel, what doesn't look like her. Now, granted, I'm gonna be honest with you, something looks different about her. Maybe she had a full face of glam. I don't know. Something did look a little different. And they're gonna make a moment out of this. Trust me, she's gonna have to defend this. If it's a filter baby, just say that. But I'm gonna have to go to her pictures now and see and look at them, because let's see. Let's go to Angel's pictures and see on Instagram if a lot of her pictures look like what you see in actual online. Let's see. Angel. Is it Massey? Yeah, I think this is her. Okay, so Angel. Okay. Wow, music. I think a lot of her pictures are she's just made up. I think that's what a lot of it is. It's a full face of glam. And I think what it is they're seeing is, yeah, they're seeing maybe her in her rare form with no makeup. Stacey don't have a message. She doesn't have her name on her robe. And Gizelle being a Virgo, we when we don't really care for you, that's how we tend to be. So, however, I probably wouldn't have done it. She probably wouldn't have been invited, if you ask me. Angel, cameras are showing that they did greet you. So we're gonna have to get up on. I like you a lot, Angel, but we gotta get on our truth bus, because the cameras are gonna point you out to be a lie. So you gotta make sure that when you say something, you're true. Now I'm gonna tell you this here: if you feel like they're not liking you for some reason, it may be because you might have a certain lifestyle that maybe that's a little hazed against or frowned upon, like Monique had. Okay, she had the lifestyle, so. You're talking about millions and millions of dollars for a home. You're flaunting it in their face, okay? Let's just be real. Some people want to be where you are. It is what it is. I am always here for Gizelle and her legs, and I think she's realized that it's her, like, PowerPoint, her move. Show your legs, girl. Keep showing your legs. That is, like, your claim to, like, anything, like, your legs. She's a beautiful lady. We can be messy, but she's beautiful.